Israelis expressed their anger and disbelief that a balanced solution to judicial reforms can be found.
I said to my wife, I have no choice. I need to go to the streets because otherwise I feel it physically. I feel bad. I cannot breathe.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's hand was forced to press pause on those reforms. Now, a new tone about that last-minute pivot.
And that's why I've promoted a pause that now enables both the opposition and the coalition to sit down and try to achieve a broad national consensus.
International leaders urged Israel to be cautious about its planned reforms, which included the ability to appoint Supreme Court judges and overrule decisions not aligned with the government. U.S. President Joe Biden on Tuesday cut to the chase.
They cannot continue down this road.
Lawyer Maurice Hirsch dismisses the idea that the changes are undemocratic or that allowing the government to appoint Supreme Court judges, for example, would benefit the government or Netanyahu.
It's going to take 28 years to change the nature of Israel's Supreme Court. And that's on the assumption that only that same government stays in power for that same amount of time.
The man in power faces a corruption trial involving 3 separate cases on bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. Out in front of the Knesset, a lone protester holding a sign reading shame.
I feel ashamed of my country, of what happened to it.
Shirley Barrow distrusts the government, particularly because it's propped up by Itamar Ben-Gvir's far-right religious party. And on Monday, he was given a National Guard to oversee. Many call it a private militia.
If we don't step up and do something now, we're going to end up in a situation where we won't be able to do anything at all.
More protests are planned for Thursday and Saturday here in Tel Aviv, but tomorrow there will be both anti and pro-reformers taking to the streets. Neetu?
Crystal Goomansingh in Tel Aviv, Israel. Thanks, Crystal.